In lawn tennis, Courts Guyana continues to spread its influence within sporting circles, with their latest support going behind the Guyana Tennis Association with a donation of just over $265,000 towards a junior tournament. Guyana Tennis Association Vice President Grace McCalman said this is a very welcome step in their good relations with Courts.
For about 10 years I've joined the GLTA. I can tell you we work from dawn to dusk to get juniors involved in sports and to make tennis develop to the level of which we want it to be recognized in this country as a great sport. And without funding, there's very little that one can do. And Courts has been supporting tennis in Guyana for a number of years through supporting our coaches going for training and so on. So it's very nice to know that finally now, they're going to make a direct contribution to juniors by...
Courts marketing manager Parnell Cummins said because of his company's focus on youth, they will be working very closely in the future with the Tennis Association.
Courts will continue to support tennis as we continue to develop the sport. We look to develop the sport in collaboration with the GLTA. As the Vice President said, we have a junior Caribbean champion, and Courts be very happy to hear that, and we will look to continue to support the sport at its grassroots level.
And to Rugby Sevens coach Larry Adonis believes that Guyana will have to go back to the basics if they are to regain the Sevens title they lost to Mexico last year.
I know we are always a very fit team, but over the last couple of years we've been really relying on fitness and a power game to really work. But right now the game has gone to so much science that you need to really embrace the science of the game and be real technically sound and very creative, especially with the sizes that we have home here.
Adonis said there are several technical areas that needs urgent work.
Well, right now we got to get straight on to some of our many skills where you got the groups working, the forwards working together, your backs working together, and then you're bringing them together as a nice combination. We got to get back to getting those things done. I think got everybody reading off of the same page. In sevens. In sevens, really you need how many players you take in. You need all of them to be field marshals, that when they get the ball they could really do something for the team, either offensively or defensively.
The rugby coach said the experience of the overseas-based players will be needed as they go forward.
They got some of those players are real impact players, like Kevin McKenzie and Richard Staglin, and some of these other players are really impact players. Some of the other players, I would have glad if they could come and work to blend into the team, because when you go there in 2 weeks you have a lot of work to get these to blend these two sets of players together, because here home in Guyana the rugby is a lot different from out in up north.
And to football, Anson McCall is supporting Campton in the Memorial Football Tournament for former player Troy Cook. 8 teams will battle for almost $1 million in prize money in the knockout tournament. The tournament will begin later this month, and the finals will be on the last Sunday in September. And with that, we've come to the end of our Diamond Mineral Water Sports for Tuesday. I'm Raul Collins.